So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And dear students, we are going to start Unit 3.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
So I'm kindly requesting you to mute yourself so that we can have a conducive environment for studies or learning. So please let us mute our microphones. And I think Awale, I'll help you. Okay, good. Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard. Si fiican u dadaal oo si fiican u shaqeey. Sidoo kale si fiican u ciyaar. Play hard, si fiican u ciyaar. Okay. Maanta dhan haddaa si fiican u dadaashido aadan ciyaarin waxay dhahaan si fiican ardayda kamid ah wuxuu soo qoraa macalin ma maqlo sababtoo ah microphone-ku ma saxno. So maxaan ku sameynaa marka? Microphone-ka saxo please. So marka topic-keena aan gudubno ku saabsan play hard, work hard, play hard. Si fiican u shaqeey ama dadaal, work hard, aad u dadaal, play hard, aadna u ciyaar. Inay iskeeni karto ma aqaan laakiin let us see wuxuu ku saabsan yahay topic-ga. Present simple qaybtiisa labaad ayaa la dhiganayaa present simple ayadoo la isticmaalayo personal pronounska I, you, we, they. Okay. Okay. I, you, we, they ayadoo la isticmaalayo. Okay. In my free time social expressions iyo free time-kayga yar wax yar isiya minute qofkaanan caawinayaa zoomka markii ugu horeysa waa soo dareemaya uu soo galo. So give me a minute, then after that we can have the lesson. Okay. Marka in my free time social expressions cashirka topicaas intaas uu ku saabsanaan doonaa. The starting what is it today waxaa laga hadlayaa startingka unitka wuxuu ku saabsan yahay say the days of the week waxaa dhahdaa maalmaha isbuuca. Monday, we have Monday, we have Tuesday, we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Which days are the weekend? Which days are you busy? Which days are the weekend? Maalmahee ayuu weekendiga ah maalmaha nasashada labada maalin ee nasashada ee fasaxa maalmahee ah. Which days are you busy? Maalmaheena mashquul tahay. Sida caadiga ah adduunka inta badan wadamada oo Yurubta iyo Mareykanka wadamada kaleeto hadda aan joogo anigoo kale waxaa weekend noo ah Saturday iyo Sunday. wadamada carabta islaamika iyo wadamada hadda wadanka Soomaaliya oo kale weekend waxaa idin ah Thursday iyo Friday, labada maalin nasashada, annagana Saturday iyo Sunday. I live and work in New York. waxaan ku noolahay oo aan ka shaqeeyaa New York. waxaan isticmaalayaa present simple-ka I, you, we, they oo personal pronounska iyadoo la adeegsanaya. Look at the picture of Lisa Parsonis. Choose your books and listen to Lisa. Where does she live? Is she 24, 32, or 42? What are her two jobs? Xagee bay ku nooshahay? Ayadu ma 24 jir baa, ma 32 jir baa, mase waa 42 jir? What are her two jobs? What are her two jobs? Waa maxay labadeeda shaqo? Okay. So we are going to listen something about Lisa. Okay, and then we will do this small work together. So it is 3.1. Okay.
Unit 3. Tape script 3.1. Lisa's two jobs.
Hi, I'm Lisa Parsons. I'm 24 years old and I live in New York City. I'm always very busy, but I'm very happy. From Monday to Friday, I work in a bookstore, the Strand bookstore in Manhattan. Then on Saturdays, I have another job. I'm a singer with a band. It's great because I love books and I love singing. On weekdays, I usually finish work at 6 o'clock, but sometimes I stay late until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. On Saturday evenings, I sing in nightclubs in all parts of the city. I don't go to bed until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. On Sundays, I don't do much at all. I often eat in a little restaurant near my apartment. I never cook on a Sunday. I'm too tired.
Okay. So that was the story about Lisa's two jobs. So we have this small exercise where we are told read and complete the text with the correct verbs from the box. Akhri oo dhamaystir qoraalka adigoo isticmaalayo verbska saxda ah ee boxka ka soo qaadanaysid boxkani. So the first verb we have is cook, eat, have, finish, love, sing, stay, work, don't do, and don't go. Okay. So we have and hi, I am Lisa's Parsons. I am 24 years old and I live in New York City. I am always very busy, but I am very happy. From Monday to Friday, I dash in a bookstore, the Strand bookstore in Manhattan. Then on Saturdays, I dash another job. I am a singer with a band. It's great, but because I love books and I dash singing. On weekdays, I usually dash work at 6 o'clock, but sometimes I dash late until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. On Saturdays, Saturday evenings, I dash in nightclubs in all parts of the city. I dash to bed until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. On Sundays, I dash much at all. I often dash in a little restaurant near my apartment. I never dash on a Sunday. I am too tired. microphone-ka qofkan u xiro oo xiran waayay anaa u furi doona hadhowdii laakiin yaa laga daba furin mar kale. Okay. So asalaamu calaykum ardayda cusub ee groupka ku jirto. Fadlan linki ayaan soo diray sida caadiga waxaan u malaynaya in lagu soo sheegay waxaa laga rabaa inaad soo dejisatid zoomkaaga kadibna linkiga aan kuu soo diray ku dhufo. waa mahadsan tahay, cashirkan wuu socdaa. So waxaan rabnaa inaan halkan buuxbuuxino. So the first one from Monday to Friday faabkee halkan laga soo qaadan karo inta geli karo.
Work.
I work in a bookstore, the Strand bookstore in Manhattan. Then on Saturdays I dash another job. Have.
I don't do.
I have another job. Very good. I am a singer with a band. It's great because I love books and dash I love singing. I love singing. Okay, love singing. On weekdays I usually dash work at 6 o'clock. I usually dash work at 6 o'clock. Maxaa la geli karaa number 5?
Don't go. Do not go.
Maya, I usually do not go work until 6 o'clock. No.
Fine.
Finish.
I think this is finish. I usually finish work at 6 o'clock, but sometimes I dash late until 9. I dash late until 9.
I stay.
I stay late. I stay late until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. On Saturday evening, I dash in nightclubs. I sing in nightclubs. Okay, of the city. I dash to bed until 3. I dash to bed until 3.
I don't
go to bed. I don't go to bed until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And the other one we have on Sundays, I dash much at all. I dash much at all.
I don't do.
I don't do much at all.
I don't do.
I often dash in a little restaurant. Eat. I often eat in a little restaurant near my apartment. I never dash on Sunday. I am too tired. I never dash on Sunday.
I never
cook on Sundays. I am too tired. So
yes.
Lisa, waxaan rajeynaa in buugga sawirkan laga qaato qaybtan and then spaceka saad u buuxino kala u buuxine. Questionkan waxay ahayd inaad ku buuxisid kaas, then make sure inaad buuggaaga ku buuxisid. Hi, I am Lisa Person. Hi, waxaan aniga ahay Lisa Persons. I am 24 years old. Waxaan jiraa 24 sano and I live in New York City. Waxaana ku noolahay New York City. I am always very busy. Inta badan always markasto waxaan ahay mashquul. But I am very happy. Laakiin aad baan u faraxsanahay. From Monday to Friday, laga soo bilaabo Isniinta ilaa Jimcaha. these students, new students, I don't know what's happening. Yes. And Yasmin, I think we spoke gashay way ka laabanay. Yasmin bintu Yasmin oo ku jirtaa soo maha? Yasmin Farxaan Cusmaan soo adiga maaha? Okay. And from Monday to Friday, I work in a bookstore. Isniinta ilaa Jimcaha waxaan ka shaqeeyaa meel buugaagta ee lagu gado bookstore. The Strand Bookstore in Manhattan ayaa la dhahaa. oo ku taalo meesha in Manhattan la dhaho magacii bookstorekan waxaa la dhahdaa Strand. Okay. Then on Saturdays, maalmaha Jimcaha ah, I mean maalmaha Sabdiga ah, sorry, I have another job. Waxaan leeyahay shaqo kale. I am a singer with a band. Waxaan ahay heesaa ku jiro with a band. La socdo koox heesayaal ah. Band waa team of musicians. It's great because I love books and I love singing. Aad ayuu macnaha u fiican tahay sababtoo ah sababtoo ah I love books and I love singing. Maxaa yeele waan jecelahay buugaagta. Sidoo kale waan jecelahay inaan heeso jecelahay. On weekdays, maalmaha shaqada Allah weekdays waxaa laga soo bilaabaa maalmaha shaqada Monday to Friday. Daday u tahay weekdays. Soomaaliya maalmaha shaqada weekdayskiina wuxuu kasoo bilowdaa Saturday ilaa Wednesday. Thursday and Friday weekenday inay tahay. So waxaan haysanaa labo weekdays iyo weekend. Weekend waa maalmaha nasashada oo ah Jimcaha iyo Khamiista. Weekdaysna waxay noqonaysaa maalmaha shaqada lagu jiro oo ah Sabti ilaa Arbacada. Wadamada kale markaa imaatid way isbedelaysaa. We have weekdays Monday to Friday, okay? I usually finish work at 6 o'clock. Waxaan sida caadiga dhameeyaa shaqada 6 oo buuro ah, but sometimes I stay late until 9 or 10 o'clock. But mararka qaarkood waxaan joogaa ama aan shaqada kusii jiraa xilli dambe ilaa 9 ama 10 buuro ah at night ee habeenkii. On Saturdays evening, xilliyada fiidadka ah ee Sabdiga, I sing in night clubs. Waxaan ka heesaa kalaabyada habeenkii. Kalaabyada habeenkii ayaan ka heesaa in all parts of the city ee ku yaala dhammaan qaybaha magaalada. I don't go to bed until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Ma aadi sariirta ilaa 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Laga gaarayo 3 ama 4 habeenimo subaxnimo. 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning waxaa waa xilliga salaad subax waxaa la tukadaa 5 meelahaas ka hor 4 or 3 waxaa la 3 or 4 xilliga subaxnimadii. Marka anaka habeena xilligaas u naqaanaa laakiin ayaka morning u yaqaan. On Sundays, I don't do much at all. Maalmaha dadkan baa soo xiri waayeen anaa xirxiraya. On Sundays, maalmaha Axadda ah, I don't do much at all. Wax badan ma sameeyo. I often eat in a little restaurant near my apartment. Inta badan waxaan ka cunaa cunto maqaaxid yar u dhow my apartmentigayga u dhow. I never cook ma kariyo on Sunday maalmaha Axadda ah. I am too tired. Aad baan u daalanahay. Okay. So we have questions and negatives. Listen and complete Lisa's answers. Practice the questions and answer with a button. Okay. Where do you live? You tell us where you live. And I live in New York. Do you like your job? Yes, I do. Do you relax at weekends? No, I don't. Why don't you relax at weekend? Because I sing in nightclubs. So cashirka hore haddaad la socotid meelaha saasa u buuxi kartaa. Okay. So for example, you can have a partner asking the question of what these four questions, and another partner will answer will give the answers. It's not must you give those answers of Lisa. You give your own answers based on fact. Okay. So I want one student who would like to ask and another student who would like to answer. Where do you live? Do you like your job? Do you relax at weekends? And why don't you relax at weekends? Those four questions we need to practice. So two students can volunteer.
Yeah.
Abdi Samit, another student. Another student.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes, teacher Fatima.
yes. You ask Fatuma, you ask Abdi Samit will answer the questions. And then you do face fasa again.
Yes. Yes. And أولا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. And I'm Samit. Where do you live?
I live in Las Anod.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I do.
Do you relax and at weekend?
No, I don't.
Why don't you relax at weekend?
Because I work at the weekend. I work at the weekend, and my weekend is Friday and Thursday. So I have a shop. So I never close my shop, and my shop open and 7 days a week.
Very good. Very good. And Fatuma, I want you to say
Yes.
relax. Do you relax? Relax. Relax.
Relax.
Relax ma noqonayso. Do you relax? Okay. Do you relax? Do you relax? Okay. Do you relax? Relax hadin. Do you relax? Tartiib leh udeh. And Abdisamad, that was good. Fatuma, also that was great. I want two other students. Maybe you can do face faster. Abdi Samit will ask the question now. Fatuma, you answer. It's your turn.
Okay, Fatima, where do you live?
I live in Borno.
Do you have a job or you are jobless?
Yes.
So do you like your job?
Yes.
Do you relax at weekend?
No. No, don't relax.
Why don't you relax at weekend?
Because I'm a student. I'm study all weekend and Thursday and Friday. But all the weekend and start of the Saturday until Wednesday, I'm study at the university.
Okay, very good.
So,
Very good. And do we have any other two students who would like to replace and Abdisamet and Fatuma who would like to replace two other students?
Yeah, teacher.
Keep next. Another student who would like to. Yes, go ahead. The first student, Abdul Hakim, you ask. The other student will answer.
Who asked school? Who? Teacher.
I think
Where
it's Awala. It's Awala.
Yes,
Awala,
teacher.
the first one question, where do you live?
I live in Mogadishu. Where do you live too?
عليك الجواب في عشرة.
Berber.
In Mogadishu. I live in Mogadishu.
Do you like a job?
Yes.
And do you get a weekend to relax?
Yes. I relax.
Okay, ask me.
How old are you?
Fine, fine.
What do you like? Stop.
It's my ambition. It's work.
What your favorite food?
It's my favorite food is fish.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I live in Berbera.
Thank you very much.
Very good, very good. And the next student we have in Europe and Faduma Diriye. Europe and Faduma Diriye. And Europe will ask the questions and Faduma Diriye will answer.
Okay. Fadumo, how are you? Where do you live? Hello? Fatima?
Do we have
Hello?
Faduma Diriye? Faduma
Maybe she got
Abdullahi, I think she can't hear. Maybe she slept and or she left to do something else. Okay, Asia will answer. Europe and Asia. Europe and Asia, please.
Hello, Asia, where do you live?
I live in Senag.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I do.
Do you relax at weekend?
No, I don't.
Why don't you relax at weekend? Because I have.
Because I am busy for another days.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. So now we are told to role play. Role play means we pick the role of Lisa and maybe the other one who's asking the questions. Okay. So we do the role play, and let me first of all let you listen to this small work which we have just done in partners. We listen together. Okay.
Tape script 3.3.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, I hear you often sing in night.
Tape script 3.2. 1.
Where do you live?
In New York.
2.
Do you like your job?
Yes, I do.
3.
Do you relax at weekends?
No, I don't.
4.
Why don't you relax at weekends?
Because I sing in nightclubs.
Good. And there is this role play. Work with your partner. One of you is Lisa Parsons. Ask and answer questions. You work with your partner. One of you is Lisa Parsons. Ask and answer questions. Qof idinka inigamida ayaa wuxuu noqonayaa Lisa Parsons. So we ask questions. So the questions kala weydii karo waxaa kamid noqon karaan: How old are you, Lisa? And where do you work? What time do you finish your work? How many jobs do you have? And do you like your job? Why do you like them, or why don't you like them? What do you do on Sundays? You cook on Sundays. So let us listen first of all how the questions are asked, and then we repeat. Okay. So we first listen and then we will repeat it.
Tape script 3.3.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, I hear you often sing in nightclubs here in New York.
That's right. I love singing.
And how old are you, Lisa?
I'm 24.
And do you live in New York?
Yes, I do. I live downtown near the river.
And where do you work?
I work in a bookstore, the Strand bookstore in Manhattan.
What time do you finish work?
Well, I usually finish at 6 o'clock, but sometimes I stay late until 9 or 10 o'clock. But I always finish at 6 on Saturdays because I sing in the evening.
How many jobs do you have?
Just two, the bookstore and singing.
And do you like your jobs?
Oh, yes, I love them both.
Why do you like them?
Because I love singing and I love books. I'm lucky. I love my work.
What do you do on Sundays?
Oh, I don't do much at all. I often eat in a little restaurant near my apartment.
Do you sometimes cook on Sundays?
Never. I'm too tired.
I understand that. Thank you very much for your time, Lisa.
My pleasure.
So we have just had, and they had a small conversation. One guy was asking questions, and Lisa was responding them. She was giving him a longer sentences, she was giving full information. Where do you live in New York? You just don't say I live in that place. Where do you work? She said I work in Manhattan in a bookstore, Stranded bookstore in Manhattan. So she was giving, more detailed information. So I will repeat one more time. So we read the story. So I want one of you to ask the questions and the other one to give detailed information, detailed answer, not just short form answers. We listen one more time.
Tape script 3.3.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, I hear you often sing in nightclubs here in New York.
That's right. I love singing.
And how old are you, Lisa?
I'm 24.
And do you live in New York?
Yes, I do. I live downtown near the river.
And where do you work?
I work in a bookstore, the Strand bookstore in Manhattan.
What time do you finish work?
Well, I usually finish at 6 o'clock, but sometimes I stay late until 9 or 10 o'clock. But I always finish at 6 on Saturdays because I sing in the evening.
How many jobs do you have?
Just two, the bookstore and singing.
And do you like your jobs?
Oh, yes, I love them both.
Why do you like them?
Because I love singing and I love books. I'm lucky. I love my work.
What do you do on Sundays?
Oh, I don't do much at all. I often eat in a little restaurant near my apartment.
Do you sometimes cook on Sundays?
Never. I'm too tired.
I understand that. Thank you very much for your time, Lisa.
My pleasure.
So this is the story. Okay, that's the story. And you can borrow some words from there. Okay.
The story was very interesting.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I want someone to be the interviewer and someone else to be Lisa.
I'm Lisa.
You are Lisa, interviewer?
I am interviewer.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Interviewer, ask the questions.
Hi, Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
No, I hear you are often singing in nightclubs here in New York.
Yes. I live in...
Okay,
Hello?
and how old are you, Lisa?
I am 25 years old.
And do you live in New York?
Yes, I live in New York.
Okay. And where do you work?
I work bookstore and sing.
In a bookstore?
The Strand, the Manhattan. Okay. What time do you finish work?
I finished work at 6 o'clock.
Okay. How many jobs do you have?
2 jobs, bookstores and sing.
And do you like your jobs?
Yes, I love.
Why do you like them?
I don't not.
Do you understand? I think you don't understand why, or why do you like them? Why do you like them?
Oh, you got it.
Okay, what do you do on Sundays? What do you do on Sundays?
Never. I'm trying.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
tired.
I understand that. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much too.
For your time, Lisa.
Thank you very much too.
Okay, now and we need 2 other students who will represent themselves. It's not Lisa. It's not must to become Lisa. Now I want 2 students, but the same questions. These questions are needed. Okay. Ada weydiinaysid. Okay, waxaan rabaa 2 students oo isweydiiyan su'aalo nafsadooda ku saabsan ayadoo su'aalahana isticmaalaysa Lisa ma ihid adiga saxa uga jawaabaysaa. Okay. How old, where, how many, why. Okay. Faaduma weydiinaysa qofka jawaabi lahaa rabaa.
Okay, teacher. Ready?
Okay. Cabdisamed ka jawaabaya. Faaduma, go ahead.
Abdulhakim, yeah.
Cabdisamed.
Abdulsamid, okay. Hi, Abdulsamid. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Fatima.
Abdulsamid, how old are you?
I am 30 years old.
Do you live in Hargeisa?
No, I don't live in Hargeisa. I live in Las Anod.
Where do you work?
I work on my business center.
Yeah. What time do you finish the work? Finish work?
I finish my work at 10 p.m. evening.
How many jobs do you have?
I have one job. I am a businessman.
Yeah. Do you like your jobs? Your job?
Yes, I like my job.
Where do you like them?
And because I am a businessman, I spend a lot of money.
What do you do
I
on
buy
Friday?
something. Huh?
What do you do on Friday?
I do and my business close and close it. I close 9 a.m. I go my home. I take a shower. Then I go to mosque. I pray and 2 rak'at of Jum'ah. Then I come back my home.
Do you sometimes cook on Sunday and Friday?
No, I don't. I don't cook anything. My wife cooks me everything.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. And I really appreciate. And we can now go ahead. That's how you answer the questions. What if I ask how old is Lisa? Where does she live? And where does she work? And what time does she finish her work? And when you answer the questions, you say she leaves, she works, she finishes her job. How many jobs does she have? She have 3 jobs. She has 3 jobs and 2 jobs. Does she like? Why does she like them? She likes them because. So it's different. Markii su'aashaas loo weydiiyo. Okay. The next part is we would like to do the grammar part, which is complete the chart. As you see here, we have simple present with the pronoun I, you, he, she, it, we, they. We have the positive and the negative. So the first one was completed. Then we need these 4 blank spaces to complete. So he, she, it, and we are supposed to use only work. So I would like to ask this by Asia. Asia, what can we complete with this blank space? We're using work. So you want to say he or she or it work. How do you say it? Asia, give us the answer.
He work.
You said he work.
He work.
Asia waxaa laga yaabaa ansarka inayna siisay laakiin waa maqli waayey. Qofka ku xigo waa Europe answer mana sii kartaa meeshan spacekaas bannaan. qofka ku xigo waa Ahmed Hassan Hussein. Ahmed Hassan Hussein, give us the answer.
Yes, study. He work.
He work miyaa okay. waxaan rabaa he work haddaad dhahday qof kale rabaa inuu ka jawaabo. waxaan rabaa cawaale ma ka jawaabi kartaa cawaale?
An answer, teacher.
CS ka jawaab Fatuma.
He works.
He works because
Yes.
present
Yes,
simple
teacher,
markii la
yes, teacher.
joogo, markii present simple la joogo, and he, she, it, verbka markii ay imaato s ha raacdo. He works,
Yes.
he works, he eats, she reads, she takes shower, so he takes shower. So s ha raacaysa verbka markas. Okay, waxaan rabaa qaybtan kale waxaan rabaa inuu buuxiyo arday kaleeto. tusaalaha koowaad waxaana loo buuxiyey I don't work. meeshan waxaa ka rabaa Faaduma inaad buuxisid he or she.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work ayay noqonaysaa. He doesn't work, she doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay. They ayaan haysanaa positive ah inta la keenay. Inta maxay noqonaysaa hadda qof kale ka jawaabo? اسم راعيسو. So waxay noqonaysaa we work, they work. Negative markay imaatana waxay noqonaysaa we don't work, they don't work.
They are.
Yes. Now I want Awale to complete for us these 2 spaces. Complete these 2 spaces. Where does you work? Where do
you work?
Where do you work? The other one.
Where does she work? Where she does.
Yes, very good. And Faduma Maulid waxaan kaa rabaa labadan inaad buuxisid.
Do you work in London?
Yes, maxaa ku buuxinaya marka?
Yes,
I do.
Yes, I do. Abdulhakim waxaa buuxisaa labadan midaan iyo midaan kala buuxi.
Does he work in London?
Does he work in London? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Okay. So, and we have listening and pronunciations. And we have this small exercise. Listen and tick the sentences you hear. Okay. Okay. You listen and you tick the sentences which you will hear. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Waxaan rabaa marka arday ka jawaaba 1, arday ka jawaaba 2, mid ka jawaaba 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 yaa ka jawaabaya?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Idrisa ka jawaabaya 1. 2 yaa ka jawaabaya? Faaduma weheliya mas Faaduma diiriyaa dhahday? Faaduma diiriyaa sama? 3 yaa ka jawaabaya?
Yes. Aniga.
Awala ka jawaabaya sax? 4 yaa ka jawaabaya? Abdisamed aa 4 qaatay. And we have 5 finally. 5, question 5. Question 5. Year 6 as well. Question 5, year 6. Question 5 yaa ka jawaabaya? Now I will let you listen and then you answer the questions.
Tape script 3.4. 1.
Lisa, why do you like your job?
2.
Where do you live in New York?
3.
What do you do on Tuesday evenings?
4.
She really loves singing.
5.
She eats a lot.
6.
What does she do on Sundays?
So the first one, what did you hear, please? Give us the answer. Question 1, what did you hear?
Lisa, why do you like your job?
Okay, good. And Mohammed has just sent the first answer.
Letter A. Letter A.
That is the one you have just sent, sir. And question 2, Muhammad Qashi?
Yeah.
Question 2. Question 2. Muhammad Qashi, Akhri.
When do you live in New York?
When do you live in New York? Miya maqashi? Waa kuu tigrayna waa lagu soo laabanaa. Waa lagu soo laabanaa waxa maqashi. Hadhowda tiga un kuu saaray. Number 3 maxaa maqashi? Awali number 3 maxaa maqashay?
What do you do on Tuesday evening?
What do you do on Tuesday evening? That one. And number 4, maxaa maqashay? Number 4.
Number 4. She really loves singing.
She really loves singing. Taasaa maqashay sooma?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5 iyo number 6 dad ma aysan dooran laakiin qofkii kasoo jawaabi kara la ka jawaabo. Number 5 maxaa la maqlay?
Number 5. She eats a lot.
She eats a lot. number ku xiga maxaa la maqlay?
Number 6. What does she do on Sundays?
Does she do on Sundays?
What does she do on Sundays? So we confirm the answers. I think one answer is wrong.
Yeah. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2 is wrong.
We listen one more.
Tape script 3.4. 1.
Lisa, why do you like your job?
2.
Where do you live in New York?
3.
What do you do on Tuesday evenings?
4.
She really loves singing.
5.
She eats a lot.
6.
What does she do on Sundays?
So this is the only one which is supposed to be B. Where do you live in New York? Sah. This is the answer.
Well, yes.
That one is answer is B, okay?
Yeah.
So that was good, and thank you. You have tried, and now we proceed. I think we finished, and tonight's lesson is that one is fair. That we have done 2 pages, but we also done discussion, and we have also done practice in pairs. So we will continue the lesson from here, inshallah, tomorrow. Okay. We will continue from this page. Do we have any question about this lesson tonight?
Tomorrow, let us try to finish this unit.
Okay, and there will be no participation. I will just go through. Are you ready for that? You just
Yes, I'm
mute
ready.
your microphones. I'll just be playing the audio. Explain. Go ahead, like that way. Are you ready? If you want to finish it, because finishing
Tomorrow,
the
if Allah say, let us try.
we can have how many pages to finish? Let us speed up, and I will reduce the discussion. Inshallah, I will only be explaining, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe, yes.
Another book, goorma la qaadanaya? Buuga kale goorma la qaadanaya mise kana la dhamaynaya?
Kana dhowr unit laga qaadanaya.
Waa isku wadayaan ya.
Inshallah, marka, let us meet tomorrow.
Lambarka fiiga lagu dirayana waxa noo soo dhigtaa groupka ustaad lacagta fiiga lambarka lagu dirayo.
Inshallah, do ilaahi.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salaam.